they also may just, so often they will just bring through what you need for light language. And that's like it gets your whole energy system ready to accept whatever's going to come through. That's
Okay.
a way of looking at it, kind of. Take a breath right into your heart and just send it out. Take another breath and send it out. Connecting my heart energy to yours and then connecting to the all. Kira kataroma nakita arakomana arakozokore atina kara oma kina adokoso miana ki. Take a breath. Send it down to Mother Earth, down to the infinity that is Mother Earth. Kira kataraka, seeing that sacred circuit of energy as it flows down, carrying away from it all that no longer serves, bringing back to the human what is needed, the codes and the frequencies, then carrying out away to the cosmos in equal measure with your intention. It is as important to actual it is important for the energy to be balanced. As you utilize your intention, seeing the sacred circuit going through your entire energy system, flowing away, carrying in both directions that which no longer serves, releasing it into the cosmos or into Mother Earth, and then bringing back the codes and the frequencies that are needed. This is happening, dear one, all along your energy system. When you begin to utilize with your intention and your knowledge of the energy system, that is when you turn up the power, so to speak, on your own connection. Azia iniki karo mota anaki, arakia tarayana zokomaki tarakia nanati, aror marakia nanarkozo kotorkotur kia nanakia zaka amana, arikia koto orokoma arakia na. Let the light language flow. Arikiza katatari manat tukorkiatskiar kutukiar knowing that it brings with it what is needed in the present moment. Azikira katotorokiana, the kira katotorokoto, azikira katakatukurios, katiara katukukiara katukiara. In the energy system of the crown and the third eye, slowing down the thought, slowing down the thought. Asking Angel Raphael to bless and balance, adjust and attune all of the energy systems. Hariyato, bringing through the tone, casting into the tone all that does not serve you, bringing up any beliefs, bringing up any memories that you wish to release. Cast them into the tone and know that it will be carried away. Tap yourself on your third eye, dear one. Arikataromana kiarakoto orakiana nikar kotototo. Igniting within your third eye your own intuition. Arikitarkomana kiasakato orokomakata. Releasing the belief of unworthiness, releasing that belief in this moment, casting it into the tone to be carried away. Ah, ooh. Hariaru, Hariaru, Hariakoromani kiana itia tataratita umani. You must know, dear one, in this moment you are perfect in the eyes of Source. You need to turn those eyes upon yourself to feel the perfection that is you. Asianaki, arakianaki, arakumana, kianaki, rako, hushiataki, arakoto. Yes, dear one, we invite you to begin to do the daily work with your chakra system, cleaning out all that no longer serves you, balancing and protecting all of the energy of the chakras. Hariyati. Ooh, seeing the green of the heart chakra, seeing the green over the yellow, over the orange, over the red. We reach across dimensions, timelines, incarnations, and realms in this moment, and we ask that all that no longer serves in this moment to be released. We ask that all is carried on the tones and the colors. We see the beautiful swirling of the green, the yellow, the orange, and the red, swirling around the individual. Creating a vortex. Releasing across dimensions. Releasing across all timelines, incarnations, and realms for the highest good of the individual. We see the beautiful green as it holds the light blue, the indigo, the violet, and it carries it to the cosmos, carrying away all across all timelines, incarnations, and realms, and dimensions into the cosmos, releasing all that no longer serves, giving the individual the clean slate, as it were, in this present moment to bring in all that is for the highest good. Open your heart, dear one, and say yes. Azikia miana na na no nyana 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 no 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 harziki tata ar kuma na 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 take a sacred breath into your heart, seeing all the colors of the chakra system, all the colors that we know, all the colors that are unknown. Breathe them in and send them out. Do it again. Breathe it in. I'm asking what we need to know for our highest good in this moment. You struggle greatly at a cellular level to believe in your own perfection. There is a barrier between that which you desire and that which you believe at a core level. There is a blockage that we have reached in, and in this present moment we dislodged and released. But this work will benefit you on a daily basis, for it goes deep into this incarnation and also across the many. There are deep. They're showing me like convoluted beliefs, convoluted energies that are holding you back. You feel yourself wanting to move forward, but feeling the sense of something holding. The work with your chakra system, dear one, the daily work with the balancing, the releasing, the cleansing, and then utilizing the protective rituals that this one will share. This will benefit you greatly as you move into your world and you work to develop your own connection and your own voice. Know that your team is present with you always, that you indeed have your own angel team that is working with your chakra system. You have your own beautiful, magnificent guardian angel. You have your own dynamic team of guides and teachers that will be with you throughout this incarnation and across all incarnations. You are supported, dear one. You are indeed never alone. Do you have a question that you'd like to ask specifically? I'll give you a little bit of what that felt like because that felt quite unique. Removing me, which they sometimes do through your chakra system, and I got very, it isn't stuck, but there was a, in the mind and in your third eye and in your crown chakra, there was, it took, when you watch this back, you're going to see that and I even had, I could feel almost like a physical focus and concentration, almost like they were doing some work in this. I don't know if that makes sense to you. If you're struggling with thoughts, if you're struggling with beliefs, something was there that they were doing some work on. And then when we move down as well, and it may be dimensional, that happens because I don't always say that whole thing about across dimensions, and they said it a whole bunch of times, that we were reaching and doing work across dimensions, realms, timelines, and incarnations, meaning this present moment can affect across it all, which is pretty remarkable and quite a big thing to swallow. but but it's pretty yeah. So I just wanted to say that. Does that make sense to you? Is it making sense? There's something you need to release, baby doll, and this is the time to do it. And we're gonna bring in our teams. They're both right here, and we're gonna do whatever needs to be done. Dear one, know that first of all, from the perspective of Source, there is no hierarchy of suffering. That humans choose to come forward onto this planet for the experience and the potential to discover and expand. And there are pre-birth agreements that are set in place for one such as that which you call your husband. And his agreement coming forth was to step into the denser energies that would make it very hard for him to remember back to who he truly is, being an extension of source energy. But pre-birth, there was an agreement between you both. And this has and will give you many opportunities to expand your allness. And you, though it is painful from the human perspective, you can see how that is taking place already. That does not take away the difficulty. Thread of empowerment within it that you set forth into this incarnation to expand in specific ways. And these certain roadblocks and agreements have played out in order to give you the opportunity for your growth. And when the human can pull back into that perspective, it does indeed give a bit of comfort. And what we say to you, though we understand it will come with a bit of potential frustration, that it does not matter. Choose the path that feels the least restrictive and the least amount of conflict. Line your energy up. Utilize the sandboxes and see that it can result in what is for the highest in any moment. So, as far as the specifics of the question, let your own instincts and your own heart be your guide. And we always would be drawing you to the path of least resistance. Would you ask us something more? So I have an issue in my life. For me, part of my journey right now is really understanding emotion and that it's not wrong to feel any emotion, including anger, rage, pissed off. They don't have any judgments around that. But I was
Right.
raised Baptist, and boy, you better
Mm.
not get mad. So
Wow.
stuff. Every bit
Right.
of anger I've ever had my whole fucking life has been
Right.
stuffed. Friends the other day, since I got home actually, I said, I'm realizing I can be angry with her and I can really hate the human incarnation that she has taken on. And I can still see the God in her. I still can see that she is an extension of source energy, and I love that part of her. But you know
Right.
what? As a human being, she sucks. If I was a good spiritual being, I could let it go. I could truly just love her without holding any ugly or any resentment. Why can't I be mad? Why can't you be mad at this fucking asshole? Okay, so now
Yeah.
I'm going to give you what my guides gave me the other day.
Okay.
Um, how does God expand? Source expands through the experiences. What does God not have? What's not available on that side? Emotion. God, the universe is expanding through our experience of emotion. What do I do? They said it, and this has been part of my teachings through them from the beginning. It's the relationship between me and me, my higher self, my neutral self, my adult Kelly, that fifth dimension Kelly, and human, emotional, child, inner teenager, all the programming, all the whatever, the human. It's the relationship between that and this. So when this is pissed off, this can just hold me in that anger and hold space for me to be angry and love me and comfort me in my anger. Feel your anger, baby. You are perfect feeling that anger. You are perfect in this moment. Feel what you got to feel. Love what you got to love, darling. You are so loved. Feel that relationship between me and me. And then it's like once that, like a little 2-year-old having that tantrum, when they're allowed to just get it all out, then they're peaceful. And then it's
Mm.
okay. And they
Yeah.
showed me the same thing that they showed me when they showed me about my prayers when I was a kid. And they did this. I see these energy. The creation of the energy that is part of the crystalline grid that connects the all. It makes up the all, okay? I know this is a lot, Showed me in that moment, because they knew that up till now I wouldn't have been able to have accepted it, that anger is also creating that beautiful crystalline energy that is connecting us all and expanding us all. If the emotion is just felt. So what about your husband who gets to be angry and act out on his anger? That is his intention, and not hurt people with it, because it's not who
Right.
you are. I don't want to hurt anybody. It's not who our guides know our highest intention. So you can feel your anger, you can let it go, you can feel the rage, you can just experience it and love yourself in the anger. Love angry Kelly. Love pissed off and ugly Kelly. Love it all, because we are it all. We are expanding. When we judge ourselves for it, Jesus Christ, Kelly, you're pissed off again. What kind of spiritual mentor are you? That's just creating discord and statics in my energy field. But when I'm like, oh, darling, you're upset about that. Okay, let's be pissed. Let's be pissed, because you know what? She was a fucking bitch.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
also enjoy
Don't
it,
acknowledge.
revel in it. In the
Like
same
a
the way why do we judge awe and wonder and joy as acceptable,
Mhm.
and rage and pissed offness is bad? We say revel in the awe, revel in the joy. No, this is coming right directly from them. Revel in all of it. Revel in the anger, revel in the grief, revel in the sadness, revel in the mourning, revel in it all. Revel in being human. And when we revel in being human, there's where the balance is going to come. Oh, asiara kotoromata kiana kia tarako omakata ara kiara katatarako mana azi kinana koto. Oh, karakamata. That was huge. Wow, that was so friggin' huge. Be a mirror. I'm going to reflect right
okay,
back what you just said, because you
okay,
still, it's exactly what we all feel. But
okay.
what the guides just said to us was, it isn't, you're not holding the god of him in the darkness. You see the light, but you do get to feel, I think the word is experience. You can experience him as the asshole that he is, acknowledging all of that. Oh, I just can't quite get it into words. Judgment is the Judgment is the hammer that takes you into the place you don't want to be.
Okay.
Experience is the key. It is okay to experience darkness. It's okay to experience it, but not judge it as being worse than the light. Highest level of spirituality is to love yourself without judgment. So we don't judge the darkness. We don't judge the anger as being less good than joy. We
Okay.
it, we
That makes
which is the key to everything. Pull our perception into that fifth dimension perception, which is neutral, and you just see it as isness. It's just this moment. I see those actions and they make me pissed off, and I'm never going to be able to. And this is why we get so tripped up, because we've been trained and we have that inner programming saying, if we were a good Christian person or spiritual person or whatever, if we were a good person, we could completely love all that we see there. But our higher self is now saying to us in a clear way, no, but you don't judge it, and you don't. But that means you don't judge the joy. You don't judge the joy is good. Oh, I'm experiencing grief. Oh wow, look at that. I'm expanding the whole friggin' cosmos. Look at me go. Because
all
what is
right.
our purpose? Our purpose is to expand this universe and beyond. How cool
Whew.
is that?